looks like it. Let me just lower the chat a little since it's I accidentally last time dragged it to the top of the screen, and as per Windows, when you drag something to the top of the screen, it fucking makes it extend all the way to the bottom. Or I think never mind. I think I dragged this one to the like left, so it took the entire left side. I don't really understand it. Because sometimes Windows fucking sizes it like a full window when you drag something to the top. But yeah, I guess this shit is gonna be what we're working with today. Need to figure out how these things work. Okay, so by the looks of it, I think doesn't really say, but I guess I can, yeah, that's how I can see it. So this is input and this is output. Okay. Don't think we're really gonna be using this one that much, but this one for sure. For sure. Train settings. Load. Can you not automate this? How? Oh, wait, there's a second one. Okay, I didn't realize that we had a top section as well. But yeah, definitely gotta keep in mind the loading side when I get back to the regular base, considering well, I don't necessarily want this to be hanging off the side of the cliff. I want the other side is, you know, directly towards my base. So that would be the more ideal place to have it. But we gotta test this shit out. And to do that, we need, well, we need the other place to have a train and freight platform as well. I might have like 2 freights if that's a thing. I don't know. Again, this is gonna be a bunch of testing. Advanced signals that are especially useful for bidirectional railways. I don't understand why. Like, bidirectional railways. Is this for, like, if you have multiple trains on the track? It doesn't really explain much, does it? Okay, well, let me, since I'm here, I don't think I can do much to this one, but here we have the, okay, well, there's the timetable. But there. So we'll just call this first base. In case we do, you know, future proofing. In case we ever make another one. Who knows? The map seems to be a lot bigger than what I've seen so far. Kinda gotten spoilers on that front since I did end up, you know, looking into the update 6 stuff thanks to YouTube recommendations being fun. And okay, it's really annoying that the build mode keeps defaulting to well, default whenever I log out of the world. Okay, so here's pretty good, and then we'll just pull it up to a Mark II pole at the top. We'll just have this in the corner. And then, well, currently we might as well just pull it there. It seems that the freight platform, looking at that symbol, it seems that it just yoinks power from the train station. So that's convenient. Is there anything about how much this specific one is using? I mean, it seems that the consumption jumped up by 100 over there. So I guess the usage might have increased by 100 maybe. Or, well, I guess that's the max consumption, so it's not actually consuming anything until the train is going, probably. Considering the actual, like, yellow line consumption didn't jump when that jumped. So, presumably this isn't really currently using power. But it will be using probably 100 once it's properly connected. Is there 2 artifacts, like, below my rail line? That's kind of annoying. I should also research that car while I'm up at the base, because, well, they, oh, right, and take fucking bombs with me. Get rid of those fucking trees. Oh my god. Don't need to look at these things anymore. But yeah, I need to research the car so it's a bit more bearable going back and forth on this road thing here. Because there's a decent bit of foliage just coming through the platforms, as you might be able to see. I doubt the actual, like, train will give a shit about trees coming through the platforms and whatever, but at least I don't need to look at them. Oh, right, and my car will definitely care. How much I do know, actually, since I have tested it with the trucks before. Like, a lot of these don't have collision, but there was definitely, like, at least 2 trees over there that, like, had the actual trunk of the tree coming through the platform. So we don't want that. It's kind of, it's very unsatisfying looking at this, and it's not, like, perfectly straight with the platform. It's very unsatisfying, but unfortunately it is what it is. That one, however, we can fix. It looks like ass right now because of the curvature, but we can fix that. Yeah, this was going through the goddamn ground as well. Yeah, we'll definitely fix that shit. That's not right. But can we afford the actual... No, we need boxes and cables. The big boxes. I was wondering if I didn't have any rails here, but I forgot. Using that one, I got used already to the ramp being very more visible. But here it's kind of hidden because it's such a steep ramp in comparison. Oh, time to do a pretty much daily check by now, considering these fucking things seem to never be actually working. 100% on everything over here. What about the manufacturers? We are running 100%. And what about you? 100%. Okay, that's good then. That's good. Just thinking now. There's nothing for pipes that's like an overflow, is there? No. I mean, that could be bad. It's like, unless you're 100% efficient with like the fuel generators that we are currently running, then eventually, like, well, it would be, I guess in that case it would be better if you're running slightly less, but then your power supply will be very inconsistent with the production, which my capacity, I guess, has been, yeah, kind of spiking again. But it's like if you're producing more, then eventually you'll get to a point where the pipes will overflow back into the machines producing the fuel, and it will fill up those machines, and then it will essentially make the machines stop because they've made too much. So then you'll have the previous machines backing up, because the fuel doesn't need to produce always anymore, because the machines are gonna be full. Like, the fuel pipes are gonna be full, and then thus the refineries producing the fuel are gonna eventually be full, and because they're full, then they don't use all of the heavy oil residue that they're getting, and they'll just repeat the same process backwards to the refineries making either rubber or plastic, and then you'll have then you'll have those get stuck, and then it's gonna stop producing those items. I guess it's not as bad as I was first describing it, but okay, can I build? Yes, I can. Okay. Can I? Do I have? No. Okay, let me get a AI thing. Limiter. Okay. I need to replace that fucking splitter here. It's annoying the shit out of me. Because I could be getting, like... Oh, I need rotors. This is why I need the trains, man. This is why I need them. Constantly running out of rotors, motors, whatever. Okay. To my best ability, try and line it up, because you can't use snapping on these things, so... Okay, I think that's about the best we're gonna be able to do. Left overflow, center any, and then have you run down here. Is it gonna still keep running? Well, currently it's stuck because of supply being... Okay, it's going both ways. But that's mostly because of overflow currently, I would imagine. Oh, never mind, the whole thing was... Wait, no. Oh. I already upgraded this one, but not that one. I guess? That's interesting. Oh, right, because I kept disconnecting this part since I realized that that was 30 production, which was more than what that needed. So that eventually ended up being too much. But yeah, at least now we're getting some of these extra ones. What was I supposed to? Oh, right, the boxes. Get these things so that I can go build train stuff. My nose is itchy. Gonna sneeze eventually at this rate. Okay. Oh god, that took long. And I'm so used to using the fucking like double high ones that I was confused whether this was stuck inside the ground for a moment. I don't really want to build too close to the slope now that I know how big the stations are, so I'll probably just want to put it over here if possible. Yeah, there's no grass here, so it's good enough, hopefully. Hopefully we don't run into that if I add the freight platforms. Wait, which way do I want it to be? I didn't look with the other one either. I mean, I guess I want it to be that way, but it's... this way? Nah, fuck it, I'll put it this way. Okay, can this thing go over the edge over here? Okay, no, it goes immediately floor too steep if it goes over that direction. I saw that it was going over on the left, and it wasn't complaining, so I had to make sure whether the, I can't be sure whether this fucking side is... okay, there. Now it's good. Okay, so that's the good point then. Now it's not connected over and hugging the edge. There we go. Then how about the freight platform? Okay, well at least that is... wait, yeah, that at least that connection is now on the right side that I wanted. And based on the snapping, we should have the other one be at the right place. Considering the other one also has these facing like away from the base in that one. So it would mean that it's the same facing train platform, I believe. Now we'll just need to connect everything. Which I'll probably do from this side. And the rail is coming from this side, but we don't need to care about... okay, we do actually need to care about that. Now, what about my idea of having a second one? Okay, and I guess it doesn't really care about the side, but... well, this one's gonna be mostly used for importing, so that wouldn't be horrible. But it's kinda displeasing, mostly. I could move the entire thing one over if I just add a few platforms. Fuck yeah, I'll do that. Why do you... oh, right, yeah, I guess they have the lifts. I was like, why do these have motors for the recipe, but... they lift, like the boxes on the trains. So... I guess it does kind of need it. Which way did I place this one again? Must have been this way, maybe? No, it was this way because the display at the top is facing the other way. Okay, we got the right spot again. And now we have a little more space for those. Okay. And then we need to figure out this shit. I'll do it like here. And oh right, yeah, that was the problem. So the middle is about there, so we'll want it to connect from about here. Is that how I connected it at the other place? Yeah, that seems right. Goes over the bend and has a smooth landing, you could call it. And this one's pretty smooth as well. Now, here comes the interesting part. Can we even connect these two? We can. We'll just want to move the... Am I standing inside the railway? How and why? Yeah, okay, this is not odd at all. I'm just crouching inside of the rail. Where the fuck even is the middle point for this one? It's like right about here on this one, and that's perfectly lined up, so... Man, these things are wacky. It's one way to put it. I'll just change the name of this and then change the power lines and stuff. Have an efficient day. It says, okay. Not gonna happen. Okay. And Hilltop base. We'll just do it that way. Again, future proofing in case we do ever add any more bases, considering the sheer size of the map and the immense need of materials. Power, and is the power connector like over here somewhere? Yep. Maybe we'll just go over from this end anyway. Wow, I can connect it all the way over there. Okay, we got the power over here now. And what about the train materials? What do we need for all that? We want you and 2 of you. We have all of that? Okay. Sure. I mean, will it complain if I change the direction? How is it even gonna work? I have no idea. Oh. Okay. Break, but how do I get out? E. Okay. I guess I place it like barely at the end then. So, can you not turn these around? How do you switch intersection path? But how do you make intersection with these? Like that? Is that actually valid? But there's so much clipping here. Like, is that actually intended? Like, it wouldn't really make sense for, you know, like, the train wheel would just slam into that. Because there's no, like, hole going through it. Like normally with intersections. That's kind of why they, you know, work. They have a turning thing on them. Oh, wait, did this now... Yeah, okay, so it is now an intersection then. We have a freaking switch now that that's here. So either we have like a thing in the middle where it can like wait, how the fuck? How do you... Do we just like add a thing to the end where it turns itself around? I mean, it doesn't seem like it's an automatic thing when it arrives at the train station. So how the fuck does that work? I mean, realistically speaking, we do need to drive it like straight all the way to the end. Because it needs to be facing that way to access the freight platforms. Or at least if it, you know, works as it probably realistically would. But in that scenario, we would need to turn the train around and connect it back. So... Oh god. Am I gonna need to add another fucking foundation here just to connect back? And then probably do the same with the other one? Because I don't really know how else to do this, I guess. Okay, let's add some foundation so I can... kind of figure this out. It's gonna be so horrible at the end, though. It needs so much space to turn all the way around. Oh, no. Shit. Man, this thing... These things need so much space. Fuck, man. Oh, jeez. What would you even ever want fucking these things if it takes that much space? Oh, God. Okay, so railway over to here, except we don't really want it to be turning like that. So I guess it would instead be a... We'll just... I mean, we could save space here, but... It looks a bit prettier if I just make it go straight. So then, connecting this to that... I guess would be the play. So now it would always, from that way, go straight, obviously. And then every time it comes from that way, it would go into a train station, and then we need to add some kind of a loop back in on itself. Now I dislike building over the void, but fucking this place would not, because of that rock, this place would not function as a train station otherwise. I mean, we could be making a loop like back here, but that would be annoying because the outputs are here, and I don't want to put them on the other side, because then, I mean, there would be the same problem of accessing the stuff that it's fucking making. We can like we can't realistically make them go down either, because there's a fucking rock in the way. It would be a different case if this was like a floating in the sky platform, but it's not, so we'll just do it this way then, I guess, and just have to deal with the unsightliness. Then again, we do have that other island there, so it could work as our quote-unquote support of some sort. Okay, not you two. So where are they? Over here. I'll probably want it to come all the way out here so that I can do that at the very least. Except I'll probably want it to... that would be 3, and then over to here. I mean, this might be overkill at this point, but we'll see, I guess. Because this thing can't turn that much, so it would immediately have to, like, come all the way out here-ish. That's, like, the sharpest we can turn it. And then we'd have to turn it in on itself. Which it fucking can't at all. Like, that's still too sharp. This is why I was annoyed by this. Because even that is too much, apparently, and then it's not gonna be straight unless I pull it fucking further back. And then to pull it even out here, then I would need to make it go further that way. To do a loop is pure hell. Unless I build it a fuck ton that way, I guess. Which, honestly, might end up being the play, because this is otherwise gonna be quite painful. Because we would need at least one more foundation length. And it is, pain. Oh, Lord. Yeah. We'll probably just bring it that way then. I mean, it's just about the only way of doing it with any hope of having it like turn in a relatively short amount of time. By amount of time, I mean just short distance-ish. And I'll more than likely need the next one as well, but we'll see. The curvature will speak for itself. Yep. Is that straight? Yeah, that's straight. Okay. So then it would be about connecting these two. Guess I'll just be adding some more foundations around here. Whoop-de-dee. Now that should have done it. It looks very much not neat in any way, shape, or form, but at least it should be working. And did we need anything else if we go to the other place? I mean, we wanted to add another one of these, which we can do. And then we'll need a bunch of these, which we seemingly can do. Apart from that, for now, I don't think we really need anything else on me. So we could test out this thing. So Q, manual driving. I'll just do that so we know the two places it's going between. And then so how does this work? Can I just... Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so you can also specify the items that we want. That's cool. And then hilltop base. Sure. Next stop is unreachable. Why? What do you mean, why? It's unreachable. We are literally connected. Okay, well... I guess I can drive it myself then, in that case. Oh, wait, right. Shit. 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 Stop. Stop. Can we stop it downhill? Okay, well, it's braking for a very long time. Can we stop here if I... Nope, nope, no, we cannot. Can we go backwards anymore? No? Okay, we cannot. So we're kind of fucked. Bye. Can I not? Oh. Okay, well, good thing that I didn't fully destroy it yet then. Ooh. Okay, because I forgot about the fucking trees. I'm gonna research the car and get some fucking explodey boys with me and head on over to destroy all the trees on the track, because otherwise we might be kind of fucked if I don't do that. Who knows if the train is gonna actually collide with the trees. The car definitely will. Or I would expect it to. Okay, let's see. Ma'am. And it was under Caterium, I believe? No, it's under Quartz. Quartz, yeah. So we just need this oscillator thing and then 100 boxes. Yeah, that might be a bit more on the difficult end. Yeah, that might be a bit more on the difficult end. Well, we do have 100 of those for now, but they're not a commodity around these parts. Do I still have some of the quartz with me, or... Okay, wait, I can actually do this one for now. I don't think I have any of the quartz stuff with me, so that's good, since I need to go fetch them. Well, I say good, but how many do I actually need? Let's see. It's the crystal oscillators that I need. Where the hell are they? Are they... Oh, never mind. There we are. So 10 of these, so we need 180? 180 of those ones from our machine. Yeah, this one's still functioning by the looks of it. Let's see the efficiencies. I mean, they should be right now. 97. Okay, so concrete has some problems. 100. So there might be concrete problems, maybe. I mean, this thing's not fully efficient, but this one somehow is. I mean, I guess barely, because it's kind of running low. So that should indicate that there's a problem with the concrete then. Let's see how the concrete's doing. As always, gotta remember to check these fucking... Okay, this one's at 65%. Now, why? Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3, 3. So how are we doing here? 99, 99, 100, 100, and then it goes to shit. Now, why is that? I mean, the limestone amounts seem to be kind of jumping around, maybe. Wait, is that because there's a problem with the actual Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3? Is this all Mark 3? Because I know that that was a problem before, but it shouldn't be anymore, so... What's the problem this time? Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3. These are all Mark 3. Same for that one. Same for this one. Okay, let me go and jump down to investigate. So these are these two. Now looking at these belts, we are... Wait, could that be the problem? Are we running a Mark II, like, miner for all of these, or am I tripping? Yeah, they are Mark II, so... since they are only running Mark II belts down here, that would mean 240 production, and we're running what, 6 times 45? So that would be the problem. We're getting 30 less than what we need. And I don't think I can afford the upgrades currently, because well, there's this thing about, you know, me kinda just only having 100 left after building tracks. And that's probably gonna need a good fucking at least 500, probably, if I were to guess. So that should be sucked dry pretty quick, if my guess is correct. And yes, I won't be precautionary, because I'm a prick who wants to boast about being correct at a prediction. Okay, let's get the conveyors out. Remember to upgrade the first ones, otherwise we'll be fucked. Okay. Apparently there's a really small section down there. Can't see anything. Okay, well this should all now be Mark III. And then this one still needs a couple upgrades along the line, which should now be done. Mark III's all around. Mark III's all around. I'll just make sure that the top one's right, because that should boost our production to 480, which is way more than what we need. So just need to make sure that this one is, yeah, all Mark III's. So that's that then. That's not... Why do I keep thinking that this one's the hyper tube? I'm so dumb. Okay. Well, let's see. How many do I have left? 384. So we ended up using like 300, and I guess 500, so guess we overshot that amount. Now we just need to go get the... I'm actually surprised that the... where the hell are these things going again? These are going towards that production, these guys, isn't it? Or, wait, no, this is the wrong thing. Yeah, this is circuit boards. Those are going towards here. This one. Yeah. I guess this thing is pretty backed up with those, so... Because, we are getting... How many? We're getting 18 per minute. And this thing actually only needs... wrong thing. This thing only needs 10. So we're making almost double what it needs. I guess I really shouldn't be using the fucking Mark 3s then. So that I can save up on those materials. As the Mark 4 materials are more common for me right now. Just put it that way. And then from here I mean I might as well just take like 5 stacks of these. They fill up so fast and then I just start going over there anyway. Constantly producing. I hate these things for having the red light before you get near them. I just keep thinking that they don't have power. Alright. And now we have the materials for... What was it? 10 of the oscillator things? Yeah. That was what we were making. At least our little limestone trip gave us enough time for the hard drive to probably be almost done. That was actually very well timed. Damn, these things need a lot more cables than I imagined. Didn't one other... Oh, right, yeah, I need to actually select something. I forgot that was a part of this. Probably should be forgetting it, considering it's one of the you know, more important parts about getting the hard drives. So we have insulated crystal oscillator, which I don't understand. Why the fuck would I ever build this over like the other one? or is it even that bad? Quick wire copper sheets, I guess that's not that bad, but then... And then these things that are kind of useless everywhere else. So I guess it's not horrible for that sense. Pure caterium ingot. So the production rate would be 12 per minute, which is slower than the regular one. But it would be 1 caterium less and 2 water. I don't really like making a lot of stuff in refineries though, because they're a pain, and getting the water is another pain. I would need to use pumps and shit because I'm up here. So I don't know. Currently these two don't seem that impressive to me. The steeled frame, however, like, would I want that? It would be 3 per minute, which is, you know, more than the regular recipe, but it would be less than the other alternative recipe that I have. But this would use less of the nice plates and give me more of these things, and it would give me another use for the steel pipes, since they're kind of not used in a lot of places. So that could be a one to go for. Uh, I might just give it another moment of thought, drink some tea. I think I'm just gonna go for the steel frame. I mean, it's another alternative recipe, but it seems nicer. It's less per minute, but it's you know, nicer for the fact that we use less iron plates. So that's kind of my thing, and it uses these because I could be having really shitty memory right now, but I don't think these are used in like fuck all. They're used in one thing that I'm making here, which I think is the big plates, or is it, no, is it here? It's here. So it's I'm using it to make the heavy boxes. Yeah, I was right about the heavy boxes. I was just thinking about the wrong. I was thinking that was the heavy box machine, but I'm dumb. But I don't think the fucking steel pipes are used anywhere. But can I make? Okay, yeah, I forgot I unlocked this thing as well. Assembler, and I'll do both so I can just check it out. Because I don't think, like, anything uses steel pipes. This thing uses steel pipes, but it's only 15 per minute. And if we launch that machine, then we can make a lot more per minute. I mean, some of these might use them. Or maybe not. Nobelisk uses them, but Nobelisk is meme. What about you? I mean, probably not, considering it's mostly base materials, everything here. And when I say base materials, I mean, like, you know, iron ingot, caterium ingot, copper ingot, that kind of stuff. Just the quartz crystals, or, well, I say quartz, that's literally this thing's name, limestone, that kind of base materials. Yeah, I'm going with the frame. Nothing fucking uses those things. It seems convenient. Now, give me the car. And how much are all of these things? 100? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? What the, why? Okay. Where is it? Is it not this one? Wait a fucking second. How many things did I need for it? It's a manufacturer recipe? What the fuck? And I don't think I have any plastic. Oh, I do have plastic sitting around. Why is my voice kind of dying? I don't like it when it's dying. I sound like a weirdo. I don't sound familiar anymore. But then it should always fix itself when I cough once, because it's just the slime in my throat being fucky. Oh, right, the high-speed connectors are also one thing that can be made in these. Beacon is such a weird one. Quartz crystals, here you go, and have some fucking cables as well, and iron plates, why not? Make them now. And you can have these and all of these, I guess. Probably all of these as well, and maybe these as well. I'll need to go get more quick wires so that I can actually do stuff with the Mark II power poles and shit. Those quick wires run out surprisingly fast. I don't know why. Like, where the hell am I even using them? And now that we are at this point, we can say bye-bye to fucking chainsaw. I hate that noise. It's almost as bad as this fucking thing whipping out, but less loud. We are creating what would probably be quite a lot of friction. My pants should be catching fire. Maybe not. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know for a fact. Don't be putting your branches in front of me. So does this thing automatically stop when I like jump out, or how does this work again? It's definitely speeding up a lot in a downhill. If I jump out, it very fast stops itself. Okay, that's kind of surprising actually. And I can drive it onto that hill and then it's gonna kind of forcibly stop because it can't go uphill while trying to stop. Now here's the interesting part. Will it hit that rock? Don't know yet, but we'll find out soon enough, I guess. It's kind of right next to it. Where the fuck is the actual tree? There you are. You fucking bastard. Catch this. Now, which one of you? So it's you over there. Catch this. Clearing out trees with style. I mean, that one I think I can just do this and boom. Okay, never mind. We also got the other one all the way over there. Yeet. It is very satisfying doing this. If only I caught the fire spitter with that one. I think it's sitting here. Yeah, there you are. Catch this. Oh shit, I actually killed it. I mean, this might be a more viable weapon than the fucking what's it called? The gun. Like, these are not that expensive to make, and they just fucking one-shotted that thing. Is that the one that's making all the sounds below me? Really? But it sounds like it's so close. I swear the spitters are the worst. Their sounds come like fucking really long distances. Now, how close do you think we can yeet this? What's the curvature on this thing? Quite a lot, unfortunately. We got a bush. Okay, and the lag spike for... Okay, come on, don't be... Can I... Okay, I can stop it with that. The fucker's, like, it heard the explosion and just was like, nope. Now it's walking all the way over there from when it started there. Look, it's still going. Where the fuck are you going? And I can almost guarantee you, if I run down this slope, it's gonna spawn back there. Oh, wait, it's coming back. Is it still walking? It is. Okay, well, catch this, you fucking bitch. Where is it? Not sure where it landed. I think it's next to the sand. So, right about there. I think I got it. Oh, no, it's still walking. You fuck. Oh, it's actually... Wait, does it react to the nitro? But the other one didn't run. Oh, no, it's kind of coming back. Yeah, it definitely runs. But it doesn't take long for it to just decide, yeah, I'm gonna walk back anyway. Fuck you. And then that's when... Batum! We killed it. Okay, I think the first one must have just missed then, I guess. Fuck you guys while we're at it. Okay, that one really didn't like it. Oh, there's a bird. I won't kill the birds. The birds are nice. That guy, though, if he decides to come back, I'll definitely yeet one over. Seems that he's kind of interested in coming back. Where's this one gonna land? Okay, that one went way too far. Got the 3. And Batum. Okay, we went too far again. Fuck me. What about this one? Okay, we got the 3. That's about it. Fuck me, man. Okay, this one should be... There. We got him. And I don't care enough to even go pick up their fucking things. Hopefully they despawn eventually, otherwise I'll have to force myself to go pick them up. But no, I don't really care enough to go pick them up. Okay, so I guess like how much power the train uses really just depends on if it's going like uphill or downhill. Because it was using 110 going uphill and now it's using 25 after it gained like max speed. Okay, I'll need to brake. We're getting dangerously close to the fucking train station and I haven't really set up anything to like for sure stop it. Okay, we'll need... Oh, right, shit. We might need to... Can I back it up? I can, okay. I'll back it up behind the curve at least so that I can... Oh, I like those panels on the top. Them opening up was really a cool touch. Yeah, I'll probably need to yeet this while I add the other freight platform. I'll also add it this way so that I can, you know, make the curve come outside easier. Okay, and then now here comes the curvature part. Okay, so we need at least that much to do the curve, and then we need another fucking 3 probably to actually get it out. Oh, this was 2-meter foundation as well. I've fucked that one up. Already forgot that that's what I was doing with these platforms. Okay, and now railways. And to here in the center. Get a beautiful curve, and now it should be over, all the way over here. Yes. No, we don't want it to be connecting through the platform. So probably like that. There we go. That managed to connect. So now we do that one, and it should be fine. Okay, can you please shut the fuck up? Okay, missed. Here's another one. Probably gonna miss that one as well, so I'll just aim further over. How the fuck are you still alive? That did the job. Wasn't there another one over here somewhere? Yeah, somewhere.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos in Japan. World President urges.
Can you please just fucking
alien artifacts.
sit still somewhere down there? Did that kill it? I don't hear footsteps anymore, so should probably be good. Oh shit, now it's operational. Uh-oh. This is not what we wanted. Wait, so have I completely fucked it up and it's meant to be entered from... Oh shit. So that's why it wasn't working, because the entrances are actually on the other side. Okay, so... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have that. Okay, so I did put them the wrong way around then. That's good to know. Can I copy the settings or... Hello? No. And I can't just turn it around either because fuck me. Yep, no, can't do that. So I guess I'll just delete the whole thing then. And... So is that the right order then? Dordrecht Central, which we don't want that. Okay, now our fuel generators are completely dying. By the looks of it. What the fuck happened? Is it because they're unloaded? All of them must have died. The production went all the way down to just like 2.4 from 3.2. Yeah, the production just completely died. First base. And now with that, no, we don't want the freight car inventory. We'll just back it all the way around so that we're facing the right way. Okay, now that we're facing the right way, I'm gonna go and connect that one with the power. And then we're gonna see, will you let me connect you to the right place now? Like now it's well, I guess that it would have been that the problem because I deleted it. Yeah, I think I understand what went wrong there. I was trying to go to the other place. I mean, it doesn't also help that we... Okay, there we go. So now, if we do this instead, do that, do this, will it now go just here on itself? No, it turns this fucking around us again. Why? Why do you do this? Like, I swear to fuck, I'm gonna, like, rebuild this whole thing. Because the freights are obviously behind me, so it makes no fucking sense for it to go over here. Like, in terms of, you know, collecting stuff. Makes no sense for it to go over here. So, do I just need to place the actual train station part at the front and then always have it drive around first? That seems kinda shit way of doing it, but at this rate we'll just have to do it. Because the fucker keeps trying to go past it every time. Like, at this point I have no idea what the arrow means, because I'm pretty sure I swapped it around and it kept still trying to go the same way. Like, that's now the direction that I was on that side. At first, anyway. So that should theoretically mean that in both cases, even if this was backwards, or whether because it's now here, the train should just drive straight. But considering how it's not been cooperating at all, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if it doesn't do that now either. So now if I go to timetable and just add this and put it to the front and turn this on, what will you do? Will you just swap it anyway? Yeah, okay, so it just swaps it. Wait, does it? Wait. I mean, wait, no, technically, yeah, that's actually accurate, yeah, because I swapped it, right. But I was wondering about what I would do if that was already there. Like, if it just automatically always swaps every time it goes towards it. Which might be a thing. Who knows? Starting to think maybe this would have been easier if I had more space at the front of the train stations, because yeah, the reason why it like definitely curves a lot is because we need to start the curve a lot earlier. If we started like all the way over there, we could probably just make it go like right alongside that edge. But we can't do that anymore, so we'll just instead deal with these these fucking things. But I do want to test this now. So have that be on that side. I'll change this one fucking last time to first base. And then I'll probably need to swap the fucking other side. Because it's not gonna... like the... Okay, first base, it still says that. Okay, so we should still be going to this train station. So... if I started from over here... it should then go... well... if it doesn't just automatically swap this one every time... yeah, okay, so it actually just... it actually... doesn't care about that. I'll just connect this to that one. I need more cables as well. So I'll probably need to do the same at the other end. Considering how troublesome it was with this one, it's probably gonna be the same problem at the other end. Probably. More than likely. But we're gonna see that now. Okay, I guess I'm gonna drive it slightly backwards so that the fucking thing registers that we need to go over here. Wait, it says... no, now it says operational. I guess it was saying invalid because I was still inside the train station itself. Okay, so it has now stopped exactly the way that I wanted it to. Now it's just docking, which is not gonna do anything because we don't have any items. And then within the 15-second mark, it should go. So about probably 5, 4. Okay, I didn't know it had a horn. That's kind of cool. And then it just clips away because the intersections don't make sense. And the speed's gonna be absolutely horrible going to my base, I believe. I mean, it must be, considering it's a giant uphill. And then it's gonna pump up the power need all the way to 110. Except it actually didn't. That's interesting. How come? Is that because it got so much speed beforehand? Why do you like this one then? What? Why? What the fuck? I mean, good, but why? Why didn't you like the other one? This makes no sense to me. Why would you do this to me? You sack of shit. That's weird. What? Why? I mean, it was the same way at the other place. So, how come it liked it this time? I'm just shocked. Why is this? Oh, right, it's out of the crystals already. Because the crystal need is massive in comparison to the other parts needed anyway. Okay, well, we've done that one now, so what do you need for the Explorer? Not that much, actually. I can just make that immediately. Except we probably can't. How much? Yeah, we need one more oscillator. Oscillator. What did we... How many beacons we need? 11 more. And we can only make 10, so that's a yikes. Need more cables again. Just one more. There we go, and this thing still apparently isn't done. Oh, that's because it's 1 per minute, so it takes 2 minutes to craft the whole thing. That's really slow, holy fuck. Yeah, that's a yikes. Well, I'm not sitting around waiting for that, so just fucking max speed, please. Give me those fucking oscillators. How much is my production or power currently killing itself? The consumption isn't actually going... Oh, there we go. There was a spike. Only spiked by 200? Oh, no, it's still going up. Kinda. We don't want that sitting around forever. Can I even, like, fit this thing from beneath all of this? Let's see, how big is it? Oh shit, this thing is actually kind of tiny. Less than 1 foundation as well, so definitely gonna fit it. And we'll just chuck one of these into here, I guess. Those can also go. The gun can also fuck off. I guess we can say the same to the chainsaw. And you... That's fine, I guess. And now the... Oh wait, I placed this down already. Okay, so what about the fuel? Okay, well, it looks like a fuel canister type of thing. Doesn't really seem to have a section for it though. It just has a exclamation mark on the thing as well. And I can't drive it if I don't have a fuel, so... Big ass headlights as well. Yeah, gonna need some things for that. But in the meanwhile, what the fuck was going on with the fuel generators? Production is now sitting at 2,000. Okay, there's something fucky going on there. Let me get a... Okay, how much is this? Not that much. Can just yoink the rest of them from over there. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm gonna test it all the way over there then, but... Whacking stick. Okay, let's go to the green thing. But yeah, severe lack of... what was I gonna say? Holy fuck, my brain's dumb. I'm literally in the middle of the sentence missing 1 word, and then I already forgot what it was. That was 3 words. Or, wait, no. I'm in severe lack of, so... 6 words would have been the full thing, probably. Unless it was a 2-parter word. Severe lack of fuel canisters? I don't know. I don't actually know where I was going with that one, so can't really say anything. I'll just collect the 10 from the conveyor. So, why are the machines... Okay, well, there's like a bunch of yellow, so that's not good. Apart from that, I'm not really seeing much yellow. So the machine should be running at least. Okay, there's... Yeah, they're fine. I mean, that's kind of expected. Why are these ones yellow? Where are the lights again? All the way at the back. Yeah, so it's all of the ones on this side are yellow. Why? Why are you yellow? The rubber's not going out? Why is the rubber not going out? Is the fucking smart splitter broken again? Why? Yeah, all of these are just sitting full. So let me guess, the overflow isn't quite overflowing anymore. Okay, well, it seems to be overflowing now. Just like yoink 10 of those. Now I can make a packager. So was that the only problem then? I mean, it's gonna be... Yeah, there's a couple fuel gens completely red. So they didn't get enough anymore. Well, that's quite annoying. But now, what about that packager? So we have, yeah, one liquid and one material input and output on both sides. Then we have... Oh, so it also has an unpackaged thing. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Packaged fuel. I mean, I guess that would be the thing that I would want right about now. So, perhaps I do a little yoinky sploinky over here and have a packager over here, like so. With a, well, shit, I placed it quite a lot this way, I guess. I'll place it there. It's kinda inside the pillars, but we'll let it be. It's like exactly one foundation sized. And then we have a storage container. And then we'll do packaged fuel. Because this is what we need for the vehicle. And then we'll do a... how much are these again? The limit flow rate can be attached to a pipeline. It's an in and output direction. That's kind of the weird thing though. Like I read some kind of weird stuff about this one. So it might just be better for me to just say fuck it and just go yoink. And then just let it, you know, fill that one up. Wait, this needs also empty. How do you make these? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize we need canisters for it. But fuel, why isn't it getting fuel in it though? Is it just because it's not having the other stuff in it that it's not accepting fuel, or? Because this is definitely fuel here. And that's definitely the input of it. Because if I do this, it goes in. So, I definitely don't have that wrong. So I guess it's only because the thing doesn't have canisters in it. For which we will just do this and then have a... Let's see, what was the recipe? Just plastic, okay. So I guess we'll just do one of these then. I guess I can't really yoink it like that. Yoinky, splonky. I'll just yoink the next batch and then plop it in. Okay, how many can you even make with this? Only this much. $60 per minute, but it makes only 4 from 2. So I guess not. I mean, I don't know how much the vehicles use, so I can't really, like, know how well it's gonna do. But I don't understand why it's not getting the fuel in it. Because this should go inside of it. Like, it's not like we're moving it up anywhere, apart from here. And this is not 10 meters. No shot. This is not fucking 10 meters right here. Like, do we really need to add a pump here? Like, come on. Okay, I'll fuck it. I'm gonna test it. I mean, surely not. Yeah, that doesn't do it. So what's the problem here? Why aren't you making? It's got canisters and it should be getting fuel, considering the pipe's getting fuel. Okay, well now it's not getting fuel because this thing decided not to do it. For some reason. I don't know how these work. Why isn't this... Is it just because it's upwards? It's just kind of chilling there. Hello? I wish for fuel, please. I mean, this thing always keeps filling up, but it's not going into it for some reason. Now, what if I add another junction with, like... Hello? Why isn't it being filled? Hello? Hello? I mean, I'm not crazy, am I? The fucking refineries work just fine like this. Getting the fucking shit into them and then pumping it out. This thing's just kind of not using it. Why? Hello? Okay, I'm asking Google. I'm getting confused. Satisfactory. What is this? The packager not taking liquid. Diluted package fuel isn't in the packager. I don't think that's the one that I'm looking for. Mixing fluids is a refinery function and not a packager function. Oh, you need help? I don't understand why the packager isn't taking fuel. So, kind of. Surely it's not like I tried even adding a pump to it, but it shouldn't be the head lift because it's not going upwards 10 meters at any point, right? So why isn't it entering the packager? I did already. I took them. I tried doing the thing again, but it didn't accept it. Like, I did this, but then I tried doing the recipe again, and then it, you know, put them in my inventory. But this should still be filling up, even if the canisters aren't here. Which is the weird thing. I don't understand why it's, like, being like this. By all my knowledge, this should be working. So, hence why I'm currently in Google, because I don't understand why it's not. I'm just gonna press N so you can still look while I Google. Packager. Packaging and refinery, no. Packaging fluids. To fix fuel and liquid problems. Well, isn't it the wrong way? Shouldn't be, because like if I put the conveyor here, look, it's the orange side, so it's input as far as I know, and then like this is the same, it's outputting the you know, the arrows. Like as I kind of said, I pretty much like foolproof checked the whole thing, I think. Like, unless I'm just forgetting something, but like the power is connected, the head lift is only this much as far as I know, and the fuel is entering the pipe, but it's not leaving the pipe to go into the reconnect the tube. I did that. I had it first connected from this one, and since that wasn't working, I added this one and the pipe. But I can try it again, but I don't think that would do it. Yeah. It's still idle. I've tried turning it on and off again. I could try this. Or this. Okay, let's do that and exit, because that might... Nope, that doesn't do it. What about underclocking it? Nope. It is odd. I don't like know if there is something just wrong with my like save, because I've noticed that like even smart connectors will just randomly stop working. Like I had to come over here to fix, because the like this one, even though the settings were correct, it wasn't outputting into the scrapper the overflow until I replaced that one. I've had to fix like 5 different machines because the smart splitters stopped working randomly. And more often it's because of overflow. Like, anytime I do, like, an overflow setting, it seems that, like, once it actually starts to get to the overflow stage, it kind of stops working sometimes. It's weird. Okay, let me walk this way so I don't get the noise while I look. I mean, let's check the wiki. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Both canisters and fluid tanks are returned when fluid is unpackaged from them, allowing them to be reused packaged liquids. Wait, let me try one thing. I mean, surely not. Surely, if this fixes it, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, let's test this. What if I input the canisters from a fucking conveyor? If that fixes it, I'm gonna be actually pissed. Because that should not be it. Under no fucking logical reasoning. Why should just accept the canisters and not the fuel? I mean, that would probably make me more mad. Yeah. Fun. What the fuck, game? How am I meant to feel my shitty new vehicle? You piece of shit. Why? Why? Come on. Come on. I wanted to ride my new fancy thing, Explorer. That's just sad. Okay, let me just fucking yoink this back then. And you, and I guess I don't need this fucking thing anymore. Why is there a box here? What have I... Okay, that must have been there for a long time. Considering my inventory is nowhere close to being full currently. Now, what if I just connect it to over here? I mean, I doubt it's gonna do anything, but for shits and giggles, let's just do a little summon other things first as well. Yoink, yoink. We need 20 of these. Okay, and then 20 of these. I could just yoink these from the box, but I'm an idiot, so just give me a second. Okay, and I'll just put them here just for the sake of it. Then let's do a split job. Have packaged fuel, and do a little... Man, my eyes are dying. Fuck. Can't see. Okay, put it there. And there. And then this one with that one. Fucking connect there. You. Hopefully this isn't too far, right? Come on. And connect both of these with that one. Okay, the fuel is entering the pipes, but the fuel is not entering the packagers. I guess your statement is correct. No fuel for me. Okay, one last attempt. We do this. Shit. And we go to main menu. If I re-enter the save, will this fix the problem? Let's find out, I guess. I have a feeling it's not going to, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Let's just put it that way. I guess I did start a little later today. I was like, why am I so tired already? But yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. And I didn't really get sleep last night, so I guess that would kind of explain it. Well, I did get sleep until the morning, and then I accidentally woke up too early, and I have this kind of problem where often, once I wake up, I can't really sleep again, if it's, you know, kind of morning already. Nice oil factory. Yep, and now the math should finally be right, because, well, let's just say I had to do a little fixing around last stream. Well, now that we have a viewer this time, because last stream was kind of quiet, would you like to take a guess what was wrong over here with the what you see? I mean, I added like the exact amount of generators. One of them is underclocked to oblivion, just so the math is completely accurate. But would you like to take a guess why my factory was running at about 150%? Or no, not a... Okay, well, let's say 200 is the maximum, because I'm fucking done with numbers. If 200 was the maximum efficiency, my factory was running at 150. Would you like to take a guess why? I'm gonna give you a couple, not a couple, a minute, and then I'm just gonna fucking go on with it, because not all people like answering. I don't know. Would you like me to just tell you? Because not a lot of people, from my experience, like answering this type of questions, even though I like asking them, which kind of makes them useless. I do be asking them useless questions. Okay, well, so when I first got here, yeah, it was a stupid mistake indeed. When I first got here, when I scouted the area, I found 3 oil nodes. There was one over there, one over here, and a third one over there. As you might be able to guess based on, you know, the pipe connecting, I thought all 3 of them were pure nodes. And when I built this one, I didn't double check. So last time when I came back, like a bunch of this was, like, efficiency was fucking dead. So I checked down here. It's a normal node. So it was producing about half of what I made this shit for. Like, this is calculated for a pure node. But this fucker is a normal node. And then I went and checked, and this fucker over here was also a normal node. So it was definitely not a triple pure node. So I kind of double checked as to where I went wrong, and well, I already connected this one up to fix that one up fast. But after I connected that, I went and checked why I had, like, you know, thought this way, and the problem lied in this little fucker over here, I believe. Because there's apparently a 4th oil node here, but this one is pure. So I must have only visited like this one, and that one, or something along those lines. And that's why I remember 3. And then, because these 2 were pure, I guess somehow my brain just twisted the story like, oh yeah, hey, they're all pure. And as I also found out, oh, wait, am I wrong? No, that one doesn't ping. For some reason. This one pings, that one pings, this one pings. That node didn't ping. So, there seems to be some inconsistency with the scouting. And why the fuck is there a pipe? Hello? What are you doing up there? I swear. This is a fucking fever dream. What is going on today? No, I mean, the packagers are still broken as well. Oh my god. Oh. As much as I love this game, I'm beginning to have a headache because of shit, like, just not working today. Well, I say headache, but I'm not actually having, you know, it's more of a metaphor, I suppose. But, I'm too tired to deal with this. Let's just put it that way. Like, what the fuck is actually going on with everything now? I can, still in early access? Yeah, but it's like, things up until now have been working like 100%. I have not seen like I mean, unless like if we ignore like clipping, I don't think I've seen like a single glitch for like my entire duration with the game until like a couple streams ago when the smart splitters started fucking glitching around. And after that, it's just been like, okay, finding out like weird shit kind of here and there. And it's mostly to do with like production, which is annoying because I'm trying to do math to just make everything run perfectly. And I mean, it's a lot more interesting to find out like earlier today, another thing, I realized that my machine, it was it's 6 times 45. So that's how much limestone I was needing to make concrete, to have my encased brick, whatever the fucking these things, those things running. And so I had to go down the whole conveyor system and realized, oh, these are Mark IIs. So that was throttling my output to 240, which is 30 short. Like, that kind of stuff I find kind of fun. Or because it's like, it makes sense. My factory was not working properly because I fucked up. I didn't upgrade my conveyors, and the production wasn't up to speed. Like, that kind of stuff is kind of, you know, fun to find. It's like, okay, this is an easy fix. I can just do that. And then we have packagers not taking liquid. I was building a power plant for 600 cubic meters. Is that cubic meters? Why is fuel in cubic meters? I mean, I guess it could be used in that format. I guess the fucking power plants also say cubic meters. Okay, and enough of that rant. Building a power plant for 600 cubic meters fuel. Yeah, that one Mark II pipe could handle it. But Mark II pipes were broken, so was I. I think I had a stroke reading some bits of that, but then again, my comprehension skills are not always the best. But I think I kind of understand what you're meaning. So Mark II pipes are just... Are they still broken or were broken? Because that's, you know, useful stuff to know for the future as well, I suppose. Because I'm not really too far from Mark II piping either. Speaking of that, I should probably complete milestones. Because I can. And I guess you're gonna go into fucking garbage yard forever. Thanks to devs deciding I don't need one. Bye-bye and bye-bye. Milestone time. But yeah, I mean, at least I've kind of got shit going here. And I have the... Oh shit, right, I should probably look into that more. Fuck me. Yeah. I got very sidetracked because this shit was meant to be, you know, today's problem, but we've gotten very sidetracked and kind of forgot about the train stuff already. But yeah, I got the train working, and then I would, then I'm probably gonna end up rebuilding the old base again, so that we can use that as a place to build a lot of the stuff that we don't currently have, like maybe boxes, probably rotors and motors, stators. Fucking fun that their names are, you know, all ending in tor. Rotor, stator, motor. Definitely not making things difficult. But yeah, those regular regular pipes I could, yeah, shit, I do have the extra iron. So I could just make, like, regular pipes, plates, maybe frames. I don't remember the recipe if it needs anything other than mostly... Well, my new recipe needs the steel pipes, so I could use those. It's just annoying because the steel pipes are, again, complete opposite side of the base. And I already know how annoying it's moving things from one side of the base to the other side when there's a bunch of machines in the middle. But let's check the milestones first. I don't really know how much I would even use this fucking thing. So I'm not too excited about the gas mask. It's like, yeah, it lets me go into the green shitter areas, but so far it seems that most of those areas only have, like, yellow slugs, and I'm... At least not until update 6, I'm probably not gonna be overclocking many things. Since I don't really like the whole exponential power cost. At least not while I still have occasional power struggles like earlier. Do I even have any wires connected all the way up here? Nope. I do not. The wires are all sitting down there. Okay. Why do I even bother having the hub up here alone? What else? We have the jetpack. Except I can't use it. Nor can I make it. Because Packager's broken. So that's fun. So I guess this is the only thing that I can make, and you didn't really... Wait, it will be useful when you unlock nuclear power plant. The Mark II pipe. So I guess they're not broken anymore then, by that statement, presumably. The hazmat. Oh wait, yeah. Does he have a hazmat suit as well? No, it's only a gas mask. Unless you need both a hazmat and a gas mask. I don't know. But this is only a gas mask, so... Yeah, and there's no hazmat here either, so... This is the one that we will complete then. Oh, right, we need 1,000,000,000. It's only mask, that's all you need. For what? For a nuclear? I mean, that seems like quite a big difference here. Hazmat suit versus a gas mask. I'm too tired for this. There is no hazmat suit, only the mask. Really? That seems kind of odd. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've heard someone talk about hazmat suit before as well, so it's kind of weird. I mean, I have the wiki open, so I might as well. That just sounds kind of crazy. Hazmat suit. Oh, there is a separate hazmat suit, yeah. Obtaining hazmat suit, but the ammo is something called an iodine infused filter. But I don't think that was a iodine infused filter. Is there something in this wiki thing about it's a tier 7? So yeah, I don't have that unlocked yet. And the iodine infused filter is used by the hazmat suit. It also, okay, so the hazmat suit also works against poison gas. So do I really need the fucking helmet in that case? I mean, hello? Where is it? Gas mask. Do I need this for radiation then? Doesn't mention anything about radiation. And, well, it says it consumes gas filters, but it's only the tier 5 ones. Gas mask isn't used to craft anything. And then it lists iodine infused filter, which... Okay, so I do need it. Yeah. So I need it for the hazmat suit. Because the crafting for the hazmat filters needs gas filters. Specifically. So I don't need it directly for radioactive stuff, but I need it indirectly in the form of crafting recipe. The actual gas mask is not necessary, but the filters are. At least according to that. Alright, I'm gonna need a fuck ton of copper sheets. Can I just go yoink like more copper from this production line? Or how's our... How much are we actually... We should be bringing in 240 per minute. Just I think all of this is upgraded. So if we are bringing in 240... we are currently using 30 per, so 60, 120, and 150. So we can use more. And using more would be... Could do it over here. I could also move the power poles. That could work. Can I just have them like somewhere in between so I don't need to deal with these thing? How are you aligned? It's like right there-ish. Sure. How is that then connected? It's connected all the way over to there. Sure, we'll just we'll just say fuck you to that one. Connect that there. You over to there. Then take that line hopefully out. Okay, did I just take both of them by accident? I think I did. Oh. Ooh. Okay, well, now that those are all connected again. Let's see, did we get enough space for more smelteries, or how's this work now? Smelter. Need to flip it. Almost fucked that one up. Okay, so we can have 3 extra ones, because that's 60, 120, 150, 180, 210, and 240. So that would be all of my copper. And then we just split it. Preferably slightly inside the mountain, so we actually can see the connection, hopefully. And this one's gonna be a slightly annoying looking one. Can I? Nope, okay, I guess I'm gonna ditch that idea then. What about if I connect it up to like there? Okay, that's not horrible. It's kind of weird, but it works. And then we can connect all of these as well. I'll just do the Mark IV ones so it's easier. Because I currently make more of those than the Mark III materials, so... And then we can bring in the Mark II power poles. We'll just have a extra one there. Kappa for all, like so. And then these are gonna be making 90 per minute. So how much are sheets currently? 10. Okay, so I kinda overkilled. Oh wait, no, it's 20 for 10. Okay, so that's a bit of a fucked up amount. We can, I guess, underclock one of them to half. Make it a nice even amount. But it's still gonna need some finessing to fit everything over here. Maybe we'll do a little sideways action. Over to like this side. Just keep enough space for the mergers and conveyors. Like so. Hopefully that should be enough. So that's 40 buck. 60, 80, fuck it. We'll just have the 10 extra lying around. We don't need an underclocked one. It's an extra. Who cares? Who cares? Okay. Then we'll need the splitters going about. Like so. And you. We're making what? 90, so I guess I can just use the Mark IIs. And then connect it all up from a merger line in some fashion. Maybe we... Shit. How do I want to do this? I mean, either way. Okay, maybe we just do that. It's not so nice looking, but we have the space and it's kind of, you know, annoying alignment, really. I could have placed these, like, to align with that one, but I'm lazy. Okay, maybe I'll at least, you know, give it at least this much love. So that we aren't, you know, complete savages. Wait, is this actually already good? Hello? It is actually already good. Okay. Don't need the extra step in between then. And now that should be enough for 120. It's just pooping out a lot more than it would normally because it still has space. And we do the copper sheets. And we can connect it all up from some location. Like that one, for example. We're currently over there. Is that even straight? I don't know. Don't care too much. I just need copper sheets. Why do I have that there? Okay, so which boxes have I used for sheets? Because surely I used them somewhere, right? Oh shit, wait. I didn't know I had this many of these. That's gonna come in clutch. Okay, there's sheets, but they're kind of, you know, all the way at the top, so I'll just pick whichever has the most space, probably. So the middle one has, okay, well, or I could just do the lazy man's selection. Maybe try to pack different liquid. Sure. I'll try water since I guess that's the only one I can do. I'm just gonna finish this up really quick so I can have the copper flowing while I go do that. Merger. Which one is it? This way. This way. Sure. Okay, and then this one, we will make it line with that one. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna check if I have everything. I do not because I put those somewhere. What did I... Oh, right, I put them into the milestone. I don't think I can even take them out, so I might need to go back to the oil plant because I'm... Okay, never mind. I did have these, and then I can go yoink some plastic. I think that's the only shit that I need currently for that one. I do also have the canisters still, yeah. I forgot to put those away. Just get rid of all the useless stuff. And there we go. Plastic. Gimme, gimme. I have enough, yes. Okay. Let's go attempt this then. Have some water extractors running all the way down here, so... Good idea. I'm not I don't really know what to expect from this, because it's like, even if this does work, that doesn't really mean that I'm gonna get the fuel thing working anyway, so it's kind of shit for that fact. I'll just place it here since it don't really matter. We're just gonna be yoinking some water. Fuck! I put the copper sheets away. Shit! And I thought I had everything on me. Me just dumping everything to the pipeline engineering Mark II ended up just being shit. Because the packed fuel is important for the next phase. Well, that's totally not stressful to hear. Like, oh, hey, remember this world that you spent almost 72 hours on? Yeah, you can't really do anything going forward because your machines are broken. Copper sheets, right? That would just be depressing. We... Yoinky sploinky. Not the fuel, water canisters. And we need power. And this is working. I mean, I was kind of expecting it to work, considering, you know, well, I guess the fuels are not being put into a refinery at any point. So fuel is just a special little fucker, I guess. I like the animation on this. How it's just the fucking jamming. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of expecting that this would work, but then it doesn't really help me for the fact that fuel is a pain. And even if I take the empty canisters out, and if I yoink, well, I guess I can't yoink that. Shit. Okay, well, let's do this, I guess. Like, I'm pretty sure even if I just place this down, connect it to that one, and select packaged water, and then connect the pipe, it's gonna flow in anyway. Yeah. This is not how I was doing it with the fuel. Let's just put it that way. The fuel was not liking me. Now let's just do... Can I even... Oh wait, I think I can. If I do something like just this. And then clap the... Oh, okay. Thanks for the follow. Kind of scared me. I'm getting tired. Guess the no, that was the old message. Unpackaged water, yes please. Give me my canisters back. Just fill the shitty pipes with water. Last one's not being filled at all. But yeah, we are currently experimenting because for whatever reason I cannot package fuel. and we don't really know why. So that's fun. Because, well, I mean, I didn't know about it, you know, beforehand. Stunter here mentioned that, like, it's gonna be important in the next phase, but that is just raising depression, considering I did spend like a good 15 minutes trying to figure out, like, why it wasn't working. Can I see the setup? I'll need to rebuild it again, but I think I just about did, like, everything trying to, like, bug fix, but it doesn't seem to really be working. It'll just take a moment for me to get to the oil field, since it's all the way down here. Okay, let me land here instead so I don't take fall damage from the pipe. But yeah, just a moment, it's all the way over here. Someday it will work. Copium. Yeah, someday. Oh shit. I'm real, like, it's 1:30 a.m. I didn't sleep last night. I'm really not cut out to be dealing with the game just cocking me out of content. I just wanted to ride my Explorer now that I finally fucking made it. But it's now the game is just telling me, nah, you can't package fuel. Shit. If you need to transport fuel, you can just use trains, can you not? It wasn't to transport it. I wanted to package it so I could use a vehicle. Now it will work. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to use an Explorer next to my train track, but well, that's how we found out that the packager wasn't working with fuel. It seems to work fine with water, but like here we can see, this is where I tried it the last time. Like we have pipes with fuel, clearly fuel, and it's filling the pipes just sitting here. And then I can make a packager. We select, like you can see, the orange is this way. Then we put it here, and then it's gonna magically work to make me look crazy in front of the new guy. I put all of these here, connect the pipe, and boom, there's nothing. Head lift shouldn't be a problem because it starts flowing here. We never change elevation in terms of liquid at this place, so it should be flowing in just fine, but it isn't. It's just stuck on idle. I mean, I tried this previously, but like I don't think this is gonna do it either. Just connecting like that, it's just gonna sit on like yellow, and flow rate is at 0. Wait, actually, let me do one thing. Wait, the pipe is not full, so head lift is the problem. Is that how it works? I mean, I have no idea. I have barely worked with these, but that's what I was gonna try next. So if I put it, is that gonna be like, okay, well this is definitely gonna be lower if I put it down here. But why is the pump not working then? Because I mean the pipe should, or the pump should be, you know, fixing the head lift, right? Okay, that works, yeah. But why wasn't the pump working then?
Wow.
Oh shit, okay, wow, yeah. The fuel does not reach the pump. Reach. Okay. Let's do this. Because in that case, then different thing should fix it. So let me make this here. And connect you again. Package fuel. So in that case, because the fuel reaches here, but the weird thing is that it, like you say, it doesn't reach the pump, but this one is like filling up slightly. So by that logic, like it should reach, but we can test it a different way. So I can do a pump here. And is it... okay, it's pointing the wrong way, so we'll make it go that way. And then connect it to power. And will this now be filled? Okay, it's green, but it's not filling. That's why it's so odd. Like, is it because we have this? Okay, let's disconnect this one. What if it's a single pipe, technically? Okay, now it fills. So the oh, but it's stuck. Wait, did I fuck it by doing this? So what about now? But now there's more. What the fuck is going on? Why is there more? Why isn't it filling up? Is it not like making more come through? I mean, there's things here. I'm producing 120 per minute, but majority of it is probably currently going that way. I just wanted to grab some of it so I could make it canisters, but I wasn't expecting it to be a super problem. To be yoinking some from the side for a bit, you know. But it... okay, yeah, it is filling as you said. You don't make enough to fill the pipes. So... okay. I mean... man, I fucking hate these things. Temporary delete a pipe that leads to a power plant. Yeah, I mean that's gonna make it more consistent, especially if I, well, cleared this. It's probably gonna show. Yeah, it's gonna fill up immediately. Do you have a place to send a pic? I can. Sure, I can link to the fucking Discord again. I've currently invited one person since they specifically asked, but I've like yeeted the Discord link from everywhere since I didn't want to link a dead Discord server.
Wow.
Wow. Completely missed that one. Where the fuck is the invite here? And why is it hidden? Okay, well, I guess this one's gonna expire in 7 days, but it's not been 7 days yet, so here you go, I guess. I have not touched that thing in a fucking while, but it functions. And a friend changed the server name, so please don't cringe too much. I don't really know what the fuck to call that thing. You might need to react to a thing for it to like accept you in. I don't remember how I set this up. I made it in like 2018, I think. Yeah, you probably need to react to like a thing. I need to get rid of that, but I haven't gotten to changing much because the server has been mostly dead. Let me just move my things in case you go and send the picture somewhere. Yeah, but it was like I understand that logic, but it's like if I get rid of the... okay, let's... fuck. Okay, let me disconnect that, and that's already connected, so it's gonna be sucking it dry again. But like, if I connect this here, like, you can still see, like, not... well, it's being lowered now because it drained pretty much downwards, but like by that logic, like, it's kinda ambiguous in terms of where in this one pipe the liquid is. Because it says that there's still liquid in it, but it doesn't transfer the liquid here, yet it also doesn't reach a pump that's in the middle of it. So, in that sense, it's fucking ambiguous as hell as to where, like, this shouldn't say that it has liquid in it, right? Am I crazy here? Like, the image that you sent makes perfect sense in terms of, you know, how it really works in reality. But this is a fucking game, and they clearly they should flip the inputs. Oh, like on the, you know, liquid down. Yeah, I mean that would make it easier, but I just think that a decent portion of how the liquid system works is not very self-explanatory. It's like they have a very good fluid mechanics in this game. Yeah, apparently. It's just very, like, let's take this for example. We have fucking conveyors that work magically without any power. But then we have fluids that have like a 20-page PDF for that shit alone. I have seen it briefly. I've not read a single thing. I saw someone mention it like in a YouTube video. They mentioned like a couple fucking things in relation to liquid, which completely went over my head because I'm a moron. But yeah, I guess that PDF speaks for itself. Oh shit. Did I grab the fuel? I didn't. Okay. I mean, this shit can just sit here since I'm not really using it currently. I don't even know how much fuel the Explorer uses, but yeah. I am glad that you brought it up again, because, well, I mean, you mentioned the problem. Like, okay, I'm gonna be a dick here and just say, yes, even without you, I figured the problem. Kinda, but thanks to you, I went back to the problem, and about at the same time as you mentioned that head lift is the problem, I was already gonna test putting the shit lower down to see if the pipe works that way. But yeah, the liquid is definitely more complex than I would have hoped. Oh shit. I don't think I'm gonna be on much longer, honestly. I'm like dealing with that one fucking packager. Just I don't know. My whole night, like, all energy got drained from one packager because I thought I tested everything in relation to it. Especially, like, I thought I tested the head lift because the pipe itself said that it had liquid in it, and I put a pump in that pipe. So I was expecting, you know, head lift shouldn't be a problem here, but I guess it was. It's like I could have all of those pipes. Okay, shit. I'm gonna move to a quieter part of my place. I have a large urge to rant, but I can't focus when I hear fucking things going. So, okay, even the music is annoying me. I have a really bad problem with focusing. My first 20 hours with pipes was hell. Well, fortunately, I've not had that same problem because I've just avoided the problem by mostly using flat pipes. Oh, shit. But, like, am I wrong to think that it's better for me to be producing the exact amount of fuel that I'm using with the generators? Because it's like, if those things like fill up completely, it's gonna backflow into the refinery that's making the fuel. And because we don't have like we don't have a smart splitter for liquid, so I can't just have it like go through void once it fills up, which is then put valves there. But these things don't, they limit flow rate, they don't limit overflow, or they don't overflow. Like I don't know how they work really, but it's like, wouldn't it be bad that but they prevent backflow? Really? Has an in and output direction. I guess do the same, but I let it fill up before I mean, yes, okay, well, okay. I guess my wording was bad, but yes, that is a good point with the valves. But I let it fill up before I turn on the generators, so the pipes are full all the time. Uh-huh. But yeah, stunter, that's, yeah. Yes, because of my wording, that would be it. Because I mentioned backflowing into the refinery, but it's not exactly backflow. It's more so that there's not room in the pipes to be flowing, so the refinery fills itself, and then because it's full, then it can't produce anymore, and then the rest of the system gets clogged. Which is why I think it's bad to, you know, have more fuel producing. But if I use 110 meters cubed fuel per minute, I only make 110. Yeah, I mean that's what I currently have it set as. But I guess your way of doing it, where you don't turn on the generators immediately, would probably do it. Like, I could shut down like 10 of them and let the system fill up, probably. But then I'd need to... Wait, if you... No. You can't check the full pipe network from one pipe, right? That's just from the fluid. No, not fluid buffers don't do that either. It's pipe. It's single pipe only. But yeah, that's probably what we'll do. No, sadly you can't. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really... Wait, no, you could technically, like... I was gonna say there's no logical way of doing it, but there is. You could just make it similar to how the power network works. Like, you can have a max consumption, production, and then capacity, essentially. Or, well, all of those, yeah. I think that would make sense. I mean, you can't see... Well, no, you can... If you have, like, a capacity, that's... You know, max capacity of all the machines and pipes connected, and then you would just need to fill that one up. They can make it, but they have not. I mean, the liquid system seems to already be complex as shit, as you guys have mentioned, so Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it would be spaghetti to try and add that into the game. I don't know. If I turn one of these off, is that gonna, like, still let it fill up with fuel? I mean, this one's full. Okay, I'll go... Shit, I don't really have... Fuck, I hate the volume! I don't like... Oh, God, why are you so loud? Shut the fuck up. Oh, God. I don't like loud noises, please, no. Shut up. This is perfect. I can have finally silence at my oil yard. Finally silence. Turn down the sound, yes. Yes, but I also, you know, like knowing that things are running. It's just that like, these things are the loudest things ever. I don't really have any problem with anything else. The fuel gens are just loud as shit. Full pipe. Oh yeah, that's the flush thing. Well, yeah, these things are filling very slowly, I guess. I could shut down more of these. They're kinda still sucking some of the juice. It's just like, I guess it's because the network is so fucking wide. How much oil are you using to make that power? Which one? The crude oil or the heavy whatever that makes the fuel? But yeah, because of the network being so large, I guess it makes sense. Crude oil, 240 per minute. And yes, I do know I could be making more, but rubber is garbage. Currently, for the most part. Not really many things use rubber. Hence why I don't even bring it to my base yet. It's just sitting here. And then I come grab it every once in a while and I'm annoyed by having to come all the way over here. You can make much more. And I think, I mean, unless, it might be one of the alternative ways, but currently out of at least the two choices, rubber seems to be making the most. He posted a video, let's see. Oh god, it's my shitty voice. Let it fill up with fuel. What the fuck am I looking at? Okay, let me mute the video so I don't need to listen to myself, but let's see. These are... What am I looking at? Oh, I guess that's a packager, maybe? Water extract. There's so much shit going on here. Have like water pumping into it. Is this all even oil? There's so much things going on here. What the fuck are you even doing here? There's like water extractors, a fuck ton of refineries, packagers. What am I looking at? From two of the oil fields right there. That is two oil fields making 1,200 cubed meters cubed oil. There's 60k power. I'm sorry. What do you say? Two oil fields? Do you mean two oil nodes? Like the things that you put a extractor on? How the fuck are you getting 1,200 from two oil nodes? Is there like some really OP shit in like tier 8, 7, 8 stuff? Like this thing's making what, 240? And you're making How? Let's see, 240. You're making 5 times what I'm making with a pure node. I mean, I get if I had the other pure node working, then it would be less, but 480, 2.5 times. Go look into the oil thing. This one's a pure node. Oh, you're overclocking. Right. Yeah, I don't ever really consider the overclocking thing because I always consider the whole exponential power like bad. I don't know. Like I literally like the first time I unlocked overclocking, I tried overclocking my bio generators, and then it just broke the system because they used more power than they produced. You only overclock nodes. Okay. So is it just more efficient with the nodes? Maybe they use less power in general? 40 in comparison to a... well, I can't really tell how much this would use. Can I? Oh wait, 30. But then this thing probably produced just that much less power. So maybe that would be why. Mayhaps, mayhaps. Oh god. I'm getting way too tired. Okay, how full are these? Oh, okay. Pretty much full, but then it's kind of just flowing. Like, is it right for me to even trust this? Because it keeps, like, flowing back and forth. Like, it keeps going between, like, 22 and... It's good? Okay. If it's good, then I... Shit. Oh, no, now it's gonna kill my ears again. Okay, here we go. And... Wait. Okay, there we... apparently I... Why isn't it getting the first click? I mean, it's making the sound, but it's not turning off the first click for some reason. Oh shit, let me get off of this thing. Better to access them from the back because the front has all the pipes on it. I think that's a bug. Probably. It is odd. But yeah, it could very easily be a bug. Maybe it's because I'm like accessing it, so it thinks that it's like still on, but then when I click it, it realizes like, oh shit, no, this isn't on, and then it just kind of stays there. Okay, all of them are on, I believe. Yeah, these things look live right now. And then I'll go check the refineries to see how these are doing. Okay, they're filled with heavy oil residue and still pumping. Yep. At least it didn't like fill up these things, so that's good. Oh god. But yeah, fucking I guess I guess you've spent quite the amount probably at this game then. Fucking that's quite a field. But you're making what was I looking at? Making 1,200 cubic meters of oil. But I mean, even with that, like, you're making 5 times what I'm making, and I only have like what is it, 16, I have like 20 refineries. It's only 50k power. How much do I even have currently? 320. Yeah, I'm only 50k. I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna run over the water. But why do you have so many, like, am I thinking something wrong here? Is my math just fucked up? Like, if you're using that much oil, which isn't, like, in comparison, I guess you're just using the crude oil more efficiently and need that much more refineries to refine it into fuel? Maybe? Can I make a refinery? I can, okay. Like you're using, like, what? Something like this then, maybe? No, but didn't I calculate that this wouldn't actually be as efficient? Or am I, like, wrong here? That's 60 heavy oil residue. Or maybe it's just because I'm not making heavy oil residue as... Like, what are you using to convert, like, crude oil into heavy oil residue? Or are you making fuel in some other way? That's what I'm, like, curious about. Maybe there's just an alternative recipe later on or something. It's like, by any form, like, the numbers here don't add up. Like, your alternate heavy oil residue. Okay, so that would be, so it is an alternative recipe then. 30 crude into 40 residue. Wait, how much aren't I currently spending, like... Okay, let me build the fucking thing over here again so I can see. So I'm currently, or these ones are currently making... Wait, and the other one's the better one, so... 30 into 20. And you're making the 30 into 40. Yeah, that's, yeah, an alternate... That's why you're needing so much fucking water in that bitch. No fucking wonder. There's so many, like, extractors running around as well, and those need to be piped in. No wonder. 150 crude into 400 fuel. Is that accurate? Into 100 from 50 and 100. So it would be 200 residue, which is... Wait, let me pull up my shitty calculator. 30 times 5 is the 150, right? Yeah. So then 5 times 40 is the 200. Am I thinking something wrong here? I don't know. It's almost 2 a.m. My brain has stopped functioning. 400 fuel into 5k power. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any... I mean, you could overclock, but I think it's probably gonna fuck up the generators if you overclock them, so I don't think there's anything more beneficial. You can see if you want. I mean, I think I've seen plenty from your 5-second video. Oh lord. Yeah, that's those alternative recipes coming in clutch. This is okay, wait, didn't I? Yeah. I'll need to do, where is it? That is your small, oh right, because nuclear power. So that's the big boy, is it? I mean, I heard the mention from Stanter, but I've not reached that part of the game yet, so preferably no pictures of that one, because I am looking forward to seeing the nuclear stuff. Don't really do that much nuclear. So do you just have a so you just have a bigger fuel power plant? Gotcha. Okay. Let me actually see. Get that full picture in. It's just wondering, is that even like, I mean, considering the direction you're pumping, that might be like the same place as where I'm building my oil thing, considering the amount of water, but I don't know. I haven't really researched the map enough to know at all. There is 2 pure nodes at my place, even though I'm not using the other one since I did a big dump with that one, so I could have a... I could still extend my place by adding the pure one, which I'll probably do eventually. I guess there's only like just one like negative to doing the thing the way you're doing it, but then again, if you're using like oil nodes just all over the fucking place, you can just have a separate place for making like the plastics, and more efficiently without needing to use the heavy oil residue for fuel, I guess. There's so many fucking options in this game. I mean, that's... Oh my god, that just reminds me... Fuck. I've been live for... What? Wait, have I been live for 3 hours already? Really? Oh my fucking god. I've been live for 3 hours and I did fuck all with the goddamn train shit, essentially. I mean, I figured out this thing, probably. I was supposed to deal with this fucker, but then the packager problem sidetracked me so much. And I was looking forward to kind of messing around with these things. Fuck me, man. 3 hours? Yeah, I mean, 3 hours isn't like that much, you know. But I'm not a person that stays up for... When you get to trains, make 2 tracks at least. So have I fucked up by... Wait, 2 tracks at least. Why? Going to fuck it all up? But if I'm only going between 2 places and using it mainly for transporting from one place to here, is it that bad to have it where it like goes into the thing, goes around, and then goes to the other place? Like that's how I currently have it. That like the only thing I got done with trains today essentially is just having this. The fucking loop around, because I realized the train doesn't magically turn around on a freaking train platform. Yeah, I didn't get much done with this shit, unfortunately. If you only make 1 train, it's fine, but at some point you're probably going to make more. Yeah, probably, but I'm not much of a thinker for the future when I don't know all the possibilities of the future. That's kind of how I've been playing so far for the most part. It's like, some things, if I kind of know what to expect, I'll make, you know, preparations, maybe, if I can bother. But then something like this, like, I didn't even know how the fuck these things worked. So I just kind of made the most basic thing. And, I mean, I was thinking, you know, just going back and forth because I'm currently here. Okay, so this is my map. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. But, here-ish is my old base where I started, and once I reached phase 3 and got to scouting oil, I decided to make my base here because it was kind of in between the oil, the quartz somewhere here, my coal power plant, and not like super far from my old base. So I kind of picked a spot in the middle, which was, well, on top of this hill, since I was thinking nice view and in between the locations, you know, so I don't need to fuck around with the tunnels or whatever. But as we have kind of found out, transporting shit upwards was a problem at one point. But then I kind of figured it out, and this seems to be the real problem with living up here. As far as I know so far, having a railway go down from about probably 200 meters up high is not fun. We don't have like wall mounts just going straight down. And I wanted to keep it at least slightly pretty, because the connections can get quite wild if you're going down like 4-meter ramps. So I did the 2-meter ramps so that it's kind of not floating and so on. You can make like a spiral. Wouldn't that... How? I mean, it would need to be like a... What would that even be? That would be a 6x6? Because you need like a 3x3 to even make a corner. But then you need to okay, let me test this. So if we take a, let's do a vertical, like up there. And then where's my ladders? That's the wrong thing. Not ladders, stairs. Please let me connect. Please. There we go. Rail. It's so much pain scrolling through the goddamn inventories, but man, I can't be arsed making hotbars. So it would be going down to like there. That... Oh, right, shit. I need to add these before the corner so that we can connect it sideways instead of it being fucky. Transportation. My brain is just slowly shutting down. Okay, connect it to this one so we get the corner. Wait, was I supposed to... I don't even know at this point. So, here. So it would connect at least like 8 meters down. And then we could probably repeat that because this is now flat. I mean, hell, we might be able to even go higher with good chance. If we add like zoop. And then jump up top if I can, please. There we go. Can I hate this thing, by the way. This, like, why can't I just rotate it so that it's easier to preview? It seems to be like kind of random when it fucking rotates. Can use the good old scroll wheel for that one. Okay, so that's too steep. And then we can fine-tune the to check how steep it can go. Let's do a U. I might need another one. And transportation, railway, get that. And then check it here. Okay, so what's that? 8, 12, 11 meters is too much. And we can now check the next one. 11 is too much. 10 is too much. Did I, like, get it right immediately? Do you have ramps? What kind? I have these. Double ramps. Not currently, but my amazing machine or scrapping thing has probably made enough for me to buy it. I haven't really known what all to prioritize in that thing, so... It was brutal at one point. Okay, this thing works. So... A 8 and 9. So it can go a 9-meter distance down. I feel like this would be awkward as hell, but... This is probably the most optimal way of getting down, definitely. I mean, as you suggested, it kind of, but, I don't know. I feel like this would just be very difficult to make look nice. Which we currently have the whole problem of kind of managing things, trying to make things look nice and living on a fucking mountain. Because the mountain definitely complicates a lot of things. Don't mind me just clicking them individually, a lot of them, because I'm definitely gonna just jump off soon. My brain is shutting down. I definitely didn't get enough sleep last night. What was I even doing anymore? Right, the tickets. Tickets, and then check out that thing. How many have we made? 14. Yeah, the production is definitely slowing down with the coupon prices rising. And since we haven't really increased the scrapping in anywhere. So what is that? That's foundations, right? Yeah. We're here. I think I'm just gonna buy everything except the quarter pipe, maybe. I mean, maybe. Then again, it would save me money if I just didn't buy this. Because technically it's just these and the normal ramps. It would be awkward as hell, but that would be one way to save tickets. Do I have anything new here? I haven't checked all of this in a hot second. We do need these at some point so that we can fix one wall. I just kind of want everything here, but the ticket amounts are very slow. There's a lot of, like, just cool shit here, even though I'm not, like, I'm barely using anything because I'm struggling to struggling against indecisiveness on what to do at all times. Yeah, I guess I'm buying these. Buy all. Can I buy something with the 3? That's 4. Gates, but I don't... Can I even use... Oh, right, it has the gate hole wall. Sure. Let's see what the gates are like. And get rid of the new messages so that we can... What is this? Oh. The... Right. Wait. Oh. I thought I had to use the customizer to access those. I guess I can access them straight from here. That's cool. Now, not you. Where are my gates? Is it wall? It's wall. One thing. Does this need power or no? That animation is slightly triggering me. I don't know why. It somehow doesn't look very satisfying. Isn't there like oh, there's an always open and automatic mode. Okay, so we can just... Wait, what? Wasn't it supposed to be... Oh, switch 2. I see. I read it wrong. Okay. Yeah, I might just call it there then. I was supposed to like tear down practically all of the old base since I have so much random shit just lying around there doing practically nothing. Since I kind of transformed majority of the base to speedrun phase 2. And now a lot of it is just doing nothing and has constantly filled some boxes. So I think I'm just gonna call it here, and the next stream transform that base to make me like rotor, like all of the rotor parts, like, or not motor. So I'll get... Wait, do you use stators for anything other than motors? I should probably check this while I still have some amounts of thinking capability. I mean, it would probably be easier for me to just have one of these. Can I... Like... No, you can't check for, like, what I can make with this, I guess. Well, that's kinda annoying. Because, like, if there is not anything else that you can make with stators other than motors, then I guess I only need the rotors and motors. Getting annoyed by saying the fucking tor. Rotor, stator, motor. Why are they all the same shit? What about you? This thing just needs circuit boards, which I kind of have lying around. No. I don't think anything needs stators. Like, nothing here needs them either. This thing needs rotors. I mean, maybe in the future, but they seem to have kind of just skipped from rotor to motor. Like, I don't think anything needs stators. Oh, no, that thing needs stators. So only the power storage. I don't need to get stators in that case. Just turn all stators into into motors, and then if I ever need stators, I'll just go yoink some or make some from rotors. They don't seem that necessary. I don't think anything else uses them. Like, literally. Nothing. Am I actually, like, real on this? Well, that's gonna make life a lot easier, not having to transport stators. But then I'll just need to figure out what else I want to actually make at that place. Because motors and rotors are definite. Like, I can... I'm using, like, a majority of the steel here. And I don't want... I mean, I have, like, some... Like, the pipes are kinda... not needed in a lot of places. But I just unlocked an alternative recipe, so I can actually use them to make frames, at least. But... like... a lot of this, I don't want to split any of it for making the motors. So I would rather just make them at the old base and then train them over. But... yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I need other than rotors and motors. But that's gonna be it for today. I'm save the game and I don't even know what to call this. Brain damage. Sure. Yeah, see ya, man. Sleep well. Hopefully, I'm not known to be good at sleeping, so... hopefully I'll catch some sleep. But... it has been a good day. We managed to fix some things, even though the whole train thing kinda... didn't go anywhere, but... yeah. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.